What's up, Team Elevate? Ray the Force Teacher here, talking about one of the most important things that people actually miss. One of the most important things that will grow your business. It's follow-up, right? You hear all the time, the fortune is in the follow-up, but what are you doing to follow up? I'm going to go through some real basic stuff on follow-up for offline and online. But what I want you to understand is we're building a system, if you will, for the entire team, and that wraps a lot around the Team Elevate Facebook group, right? I'll get into that, but think of that Facebook group as somewhere to send all of your prospects, your brand new brand ambassadors, people who are interested in coming into your business. If you add them into that group, it's designed to get them engaged. They're going to see the excitement level. So there's steps, there's action steps built into that. There's tons of training information. All the research they need to do is within that group. So just remember that is a system that's set up for you. So I'm going to actually give you an easy way to plug your people into that as well. Okay? So follow up. We're just talking about marketing here. We're not talking about online or offline specifically, but I'm going to kind of give you an idea of the flow of how this goes. Even though it's not the same every time. It depends on who the person is. It depends on your relationship. It depends on a lot of different things. So typically online, okay, you're going to send somebody, you're either going to get a message that somebody's interested in one of your posts or your content or asking you, or you're going to be recruiting them in more of an outbound manner. Most likely, the best method is to send them to a capture page, okay? Because there's a great video, right? The couple-minute video on the video capture page that we have in the back office currently, it's great. I've watched it. I watch it all the time. It gives me motivation. It gives an understanding of what Kannaway is all about. It gives them a good taste. Okay? And then once they go through this capture page, right, this is a whole system that's set up. It's designed to do the presentations for you, right? They opt into the capture page and they land on the sales page. Okay? Now on the sales page, they have a series of videos. Okay, this whole thing is to qualify and disqualify and sort people through the opportunity, so you don't have to spend all your time explaining everything. Use these tools, all right? If you use a sales page, if they come into the capture page, they go to the sales page. That's huge because then they're watching videos and they can kind of dig in and engage and see what they're doing. A lot of these people will come in and upgrade as a brand ambassador immediately. Okay? What's that mean? They pay $15 to become a brand ambassador. Okay? Your job is nowhere near done. Okay? This is the most important stage of follow-up. Okay? Because either they're a BA or they're a lead at this point. If you bring them in through a capture page, through the sales page, because this goes next step. As soon as they opt in, they're either a BA or a lead. Okay? Now, my recommendation is you start doing a couple things. If you have a personal relationship with them, give them a call. Either one. Same for both. Call them. Even if you don't, if you're comfortable calling them, call them. If not, text messaging works really, really, really well. It's outstanding. Okay? People live on their cell phones. People are connected with their cell phones. Their cell phones are never more than 5-10 feet away from them if they're not in their pocket or in their hand. That's how you can actually reach them. You send them an email, you may not get a hold of them. You try to call them, they may not pick it up. Send them a text, about 97% of the time they're going to read it. Okay? So send them a text if you don't want to call them or if they don't answer. Okay? And the text says, hey, let's connect. Let's talk. Okay? Do you have any questions? Do you have time for a 5-minute call? Get to know them. Engage in relationship. Don't call and say, hey, you need to sign up right now. It's like, get in. Okay, that's not what you do in a follow-up. If you get them on the phone, set up a 3-way call. If they're open to that, you're comfortable with that, 3-way calls are excellent ways to build. See what we're talking about? We're talking about online leads and marketing that we're getting onto a 3-way call. We're taking them offline, if you will. Okay, that's the key to this whole relationship marketing from an online standpoint. The affiliate marketers sometimes don't do that. They just try to push them through the system and hope that they stick. Well, if you build time and relationships from even an online lead and get them to a 3-way call, chances are you're gonna have a lot better conversion rate. Okay? So, even if you can't get a hold of them or get on a three-way call, or if you did, either way, okay, so you called them, text them, got on a three-way call, or you never got a hold of them, no matter what, if you get a new BA or a lead, big priority is plug them into Team Elevate. Okay? Now, this is huge. Okay? We've designed this Facebook group to close your prospects, to get them engaged, to get them educated, to get them excited, to see that we are much more than an opportunity. We're a huge community. Today is May 9th. We're closing in on 5,000 people in this Facebook group. It's absolutely the most engaging community I've ever been a part of. And there's just leadership popping out of everywhere. There's new leaders every day emerging. And the value, to be honest, in that group is beyond anything I ever expected. People will see that. People rave about the value now. Plug them into that community. Tell them to go check out the pinned post, which is the top post in the group. Okay? If you send them to that pinned post, there's action steps. Okay, action steps. Step 1, become a brand ambassador. Step 2, order your product. So on and so on and so on. It shows them the training file. That training file, we could wrap that into an affiliate product and go sell thousands of copies with the training that we're giving away free to Elevate. Okay? It's very valuable. Online, offline, hybrid, it's all there. Show them the value, have them go to the pin post and walk through the action steps. And then you're going to follow up again. Okay? Get them in the group, welcome them, scroll down, find the welcome message. Okay? One second. See what I said about mobile phones? They never stop going off. Anyways, get them into the welcome message. Have the rest of the team welcome them into the group. It's gonna show them that people out there care about them. Because it's true. People want people to succeed within Team Elevate. That's why we're special. That's why we're different. That's why our numbers are crushing right now. Okay? So, that's the perfect scenario for following up, right? Now, notice I'm not saying call them to get in, buy a pack. Okay? Yes, you're going to have that conversation. Absolutely. But in all this area, are we hard selling anything? No. This whole process is invite and present. Okay? If they need more information, between here and here, you have through calls. You can, even if you can't get them into the Elevate group, and I'm going to teach you a way to get them in. Say you're not Facebook friends with them. Okay? A lot of times you will be. If you're not Facebook friends with them, it's hard to get them into the Team Elevate group, correct? So, we have set up a profile. It's our admin, Douglas Ryland. Okay? At the bottom of this video, I'll give you a link to that Facebook profile. Okay? So, his actual link is important because what you can do is once you've captured their email via brand ambassador or lead, you can send them a welcome message. Okay? Because that's another important step. If you weren't able to get them in the group, you'd be roadblocked right here. Okay? So you're either going to put them in the group or you're going to take them this direction to our admin account. Now, there's a welcome message in the back office, in the Facebook group for Team Elevate. It has action steps. It is a way to ask them to either friend this profile, and we'll put the link in here. Anyone who friends this profile right here automatically is added to Team Elevate's group by our admin. So if you don't want to load up your account or blast your Facebook profile to a welcome message to your new leads, use the Douglas Ryland. Okay? We've made that exactly for that purpose. Anybody you send to this link with Douglas Ryland's Facebook account, they'll add to the Elevate room. Okay? So get them into the group one way or the other. Okay? So the flow is capture page, they automatically go to the sales page after opt-in. They become either a brand ambassador or a lead. Okay. You try to call them, text them, and if you can, get them into a three-way call. After that, no matter what, you try to plug them into Team Elevate. Now, if you're friends with them, that you add them to the group, tell them to read the pinned posts, and tie them into the welcome message and welcome them. Okay. If you're not friends with them, email them the welcome message in the Facebook group under files in the doc, and either put your profile link for Facebook so they can friend you and then you can add them, or Douglas Rylands, which the link will be in this video, and he'll add them for you. Okay. So that's just to get them in the room and get them engaged. Okay. So what are some other things? You know, you got them in the room, they're engaged, or at least they're seeing the engagement. Okay. We have other tools as well. Okay. We have a hangout every night at 6 Pacific. The hangout's doing more of an opportunity presentation now. Very powerful. Okay. We have hangouts, we have conference calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays that are opportunity. Okay. Get plugged into those things. Follow up with these people. Get them into the hangouts, the opportunity calls. We have actually a Team Elevate video that Billy and I did that is non-branded or non-linked that anyone can use. Send them to any of these three things. Get them plugged in. Okay? Get them involved. Get them to see the vision of Kannaway. You're going to have good success with that. So that's how you do the follow-up. Okay? But make sure you're following up with these people. Don't expect it just to magically happen because they opt in and they're going to come into your business. Really, it's super important to leverage that Facebook group as much as possible because it does a lot of the work for you. It builds credibility. When a brand new person comes in to a Facebook group like this, they're going to see that we're a massive team. It gives you a lot of credibility from the very beginning. Okay, so we're talking about online, but you're going to notice the offline isn't that much different. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, some people do offline differently than I do. Okay, I've done offline and online. I've done both. What I prefer is letting the system do the work for you still. Okay, so all you're going to do is invite. Okay, and we'll talk about how you present and follow up. Okay, because that's what we're talking about, is follow up. Now your invitation, when you're contacting somebody, say, hey, make it easy. Like, have you heard of CBD? Google CBD. I'm in this business involving it. CBD will open the doors for you. People will be blown away by it. Okay. If you have a different kind of relationship with them, absolutely, tell them, hey, I'm involved in new business. Kannaway has to do with CBD. Have you seen it? If not, Google it. You know what cannabidiol is. Something like that. Okay. But we're talking more about follow-up. I mean, we can go into invitation strategies all day. Now, this is where people screw up. Okay? Once you have the lead in, like this is a lead. Like your invitation, you're just creating your own lead. It's not that much different than online. Okay? You're just generating a lead yourself instead of the internet. Okay? Or through social media or some other way. The presentation. Do not make it hard. Do not present the entire opportunity yourself. Because what's going to happen? Even if you're a great presenter, if you present that opportunity and you're such a great speaker and you're a great presenter of this opportunity, people are going to look at you and go, you know what, that looks awesome, but what Ray's doing right now, I could never do. You can't duplicate it. They're going to get scared that they're going to have to become a presenter, that they're going to have to learn how to be a great speaker. All those things scare people away faster than anything because it's not true. The presentation shouldn't be done by you. You can tell them a little bit about it, absolutely. You know what you're talking about. Give me ideas, but, your follow-up is a three-way call. Same stuff, right? Get an upline leader to help you with three-way call. Let them do the follow-up. Same things, hangouts, recorded hangouts, the video opt-ins, or the video opportunities. okay? Or send them to the capture page so they can see the video and walk through the same process we talked about, okay? That's your follow-up, is inviting and presenting, okay? That is, the presenting is the key though. Don't do it yourself, okay? Your follow-up, once you generate the lead, which is your invitation, which is the same as generating a lead online, you're inviting them to look at something, which is your presentation, which is a three-way call, or even a meeting. You know, we've got meetings springing up all over the country. Literally every day there's new meetings. Meetings are a great way. Plug in, see a presentation, and get to meet people in Kannaway and meet Team Elevate members, okay? But at the end of the day, the process looks almost the same because you absolutely want to plug them into the Team Elevate room. Okay? The group. The group, I cannot stress the importance of this group. Okay? It will give them the belief that this works. The excitement, they can read through the threads of people having success. They can read through some of the testimonials. They can read through how plugged in people are, and they'll know that this is real and something they want to be part of. Okay? So, same thing though. Once they're in, you know, your follow-up isn't, hey, did you buy a pack yet? Did you buy a pack yet? Did you buy a pack yet? No, it's plug them into the same resources. Plug them into the training in the group. You know, plug them into some of the calls that we do. Training calls we do on Monday nights have been incredible. Some of the calls these guys have pulled off lately will blow you away. There's recordings of all this stuff, guys. That's your follow-up. Let what we're doing as leaders in Team Elevate, creating content, be your follow-up. Don't think you have to sell. We're not salesmen. We invite, present, and follow up. Okay, and that's it. That's the key to all of this, okay? You know, I've said it probably 50 times already. I would say the biggest part of it is making sure every single lead, every single brand ambassador, every single person that's interested in your business is plugged into that Team Elevate group. Because that's where the magic's happening. Because that's where community happens. And that's what makes people stick and stay and build with you for years and years and years. And if you haven't noticed, we're not going anywhere. This leadership team is dug in. This is our home. We're going to be here for years. So use these techniques. I hope this helps, and let's build this thing.